So how this works is
Are
basically
these all Chiefs players? Probably.
not quite.
Oh.
So let's look through this real quick and just it's, again, all NFL. This is released by ESPN.
Can I predict the quarterback by chance?
You can
Go ahead,
predict.
predict the
There's
quarterback.
3 of them. You can try.
Three quarterbacks.
It's a 53-man roster and coaches. So all within
quarterbacks.
all within the 2000 between 2000 and 2025.
So obviously, Tom Brady, Mahomes has to be there, right?
Is that one of your guesses?
Maybe.
Yeah, Brady, Mahomes. Who's the third QB in the last 25 years for me?
Also, too, just while you're thinking about it, players are still eligible if they began their career in the 1990s, but only production beginning in the 2000 season was considered. So if they had stats before that 2000 season,
Is the third quarterback the starting quarterback for the Steelers?
we'll find out.
Is that your guess?
Is that your guess?
It's a pretty solid guess, honestly.
These decisions were made mostly on statistical output, focusing on peak seasons while still rewarding longevity.
Peyton could be in there for sure. I forget. Peyton got drafted in like 98, so most of his
98.
stats
Yep.
were
Um,
after that. Peyton over Aaron, I think. Yeah.
So other advanced statistics were also taken into account. Team includes 25 offensive players, 23 defensive players, and 5 special teams players. For a wrinkle, we filled out a full practice squad with players who just missed the cut and listed them in their respective position groups. We followed current NFL practice squad. This is ESPN.
ESPN. Okay.
All right, so let's go. Tom Brady is already...
Oh, I can't believe he made it.
Can't believe he made it. Tom Brady is one of the
Shocker.
quarterbacks here. Peyton Manning. So you were on to something there, Peyton.
Actually, it probably won't. It won't be Mahomes, but it should be. But
And Patrick Mahomes. There we go. Patrick
Let's go.
ends up making any surprises there. I don't think there's you can't
No,
argue this
that
list.
feels right.
That feels good.
Right.
What a shock. This is from Blue Green. Pat McAfee. Is Pat McAfee going to be on the list? Brady,
My
Peyton,
favorite punter.
Aaron Rodgers. The only thing with Aaron Rodgers is he just never won anything. Like, I mean,
He won a Super Bowl.
He won one Super Bowl, but like he didn't like in comparison.
Never made another.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
his track record. I think if Aaron Rodgers made it to a couple more Super Bowls,
At least one more.
1 or 2 more, I think maybe he has an argument to make this list. But I don't know.
Matty Ice. What about Big Ben? I think Rec, you can answer that. Big Ben was very, very, very good, but he's not top 3.
I mean, made two Super Bowls, made a third.
but not better than these 3 players.
I mean,
Yeah, overall, yeah.
I mean,
But I took it to a Big Ben, like in the practice squad.
I think Ben would be like top 6, which is no slight. Like that's really good of the last century, but not top 3. I think I saw here there are arguments for Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. I put both of them before Big Ben.
yeah, practice squad, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees are on the list here. All right, running backs. A lot of Chiefs.
Right.
Oh.
A lot of No. No. I just saw that. They did not put Priest Holmes on that list.
Priest Holmes is on the
top
list.
back.
I'm a Chiefs fan, and that's certifiably insane.
Priest Holmes.
Priest Holmes ran behind the greatest offensive line we've ever seen in history. That's why he was good. That offensive line was the best we've ever seen in the world.
9,256 all-purpose yards, 85 all-purpose touchdowns.
No. I like Priest Holmes, but no.
You know it's bad when the Chiefs fan is like, that's stupid.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Priest Holmes coming in on the list. I mean,
Right.
this is yeah. Let's keep it rolling. Who else?
Backs. Shit. Derrick Henry, does he make the list?
Derrick Henry. I mean, Adrian Peterson, was he AP maybe? I mean,
LT
LT could be in there.
I'm looking now at Matty Ice. I did Derrick Henry before Matty Ice, but LT was drafted right around just before 2000, but still had plenty of seasons after 2000. So Priest Holmes being number one running back on the list is certifiably insane. That's crazy. That's, as a Chiefs fan, that's fucking crazy. That's so bad. I don't even know what to do.
Let's scroll through it.
Xander, Marshawn Lynch. No.
Let's see what we got here.
Is Frank Gore as like the
longevity guy? Played for 5
Frank Gore was a guy that I thought initially, because I mean he's just been in the league for so long, and he just played like when it comes to the stats and like longevity mixes. Let's scroll through. Let's see what we got.
I don't think he should be on the list, to be clear. But
Christian McCaffrey.
What?
I would not have done CMC.
What are we doing?
CMC had like 3 good years.
Quarter century team. Christian McCaffrey. 10,800. This is, I mean,
Scotty's already about
this
to
is so bad. Christian McCaffrey is incredible, but damn it if he isn't injured or whatever. And like, no, the second one of the top 3 running backs over the 25 last years. No,
CMC's a quarter century injury list candidate.
Oh my gosh, this list is so bad.
The running
it's so much worse. Than I thought.
they nailed the quarterbacks, I think. But they're the running backs. Quarterbacks are fine. Running backs are certifiably insane.
Like literally insane.
At this rate, the third running back is going to be Zeke.
Who's the third?
The third,
it's not
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Okay, so that
he should. That's fine.
2016 to 2023, 13,000 all-purpose yards, 111 all-purpose touchdowns, 1 offensive player of the year, 4-time All-Pro.
CMC should not be in front of Derrick Henry.
And neither should Priest Holmes.
Practice squad.
Priest Holmes shouldn't be on the list.
LaDainian Tomlinson made the practice squad.
That's insane because LaDainian Tomlinson probably more talented than any of these guys.
LaDainian Tomlinson, he had a stretch, and we saw a lot of him in the AFC West.
People don't know how good he was.
He was so good. Like
with the Chargers, he was insanely good.
I mean, I remember
way better than the 3 running backs in front of him.
I remember even when he was in his prime and I was in school, we would always play football, and everyone wanted to be running back. Like, I'm gonna be in LaDainian Tomlinson. He was like the game changer. Like he
did it in college, he did it in the pros. Like that list is stupid.
So they
this is why we don't take ESPN series.
They torched the running back position. Let's see if they can make it up in, I think wide receivers are next.
Wide receiver, you probably have like Calvin Johnson.
Actually, no.
Julio Jones.
Fullbacks is next.
I don't give a shit. I don't care about fullback, to be honest, but I would just go with the Tampa fullback.
Kyle Juice.
No, that's stupid as well.
I would have gone with what about Lorenzo Neal?
Kyle Juice has been fine. He's an above average fullback. He's not anywhere near All-Pro, like the top 25 players of the last century, or top 53 players of the last.
I mean, when there's not that many fullbacks that are like good,
a stupid position.
It's a stupid position, but
this is also still wrong. Very wrong.
9 Pro Bowl selections, 4 more than Ravens Patrick Ricard, and 5 more than Charger Lorenzo Neal.
Basing stats off of Pro Bowls.
All right, wide receivers. Logic. I'm gonna do Julio, Calvin, probably Antonio Brown. Those 3 for sure. It's just hard to go back 25 years.
Randy Moss. Is Moss in that?
Moss was drafted in like the late 90s, so he could certainly be a part of that picture.
I think because I'm thinking like his Minnesota years and some of those later years, he crept into the quarter century conversation.
Oh, no, he was drafted in like 97, 98, so most of his career was in the 2000s. But, so Moss, Julio,
Fitzgerald,
T.O. could be in there. Fitzgerald for sure, yeah.
Let's see how disappointed you'll be.
Brock Lesnar. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna. All right, let's scroll through it here. Let's see what we got.
I named 5.
Oh, Randy.
Yeah, all 5 of those should be on there.
Randy Moss. Okay. Vikings.
I have no problems with Randy. Randy's the most talented receiver I've ever watched because I didn't see a ton of Jerry Rice. So, like, Randy's the best wide receiver I've ever seen.
Okay, so Randy.
No issues there.
Calvin Johnson. Correct.
Obvious choices, obvious.
I mean,
mega
short
insane.
In a short period of time, just was insane. So Calvin Johnson so far.
Yeah, wish he played longer, but
2 for 2.
But he was insane.
Not disappointed yet.
No, not Keyshawn.
Julio Jones. Yep. Okay.
3 for 3 for Scotty.
13,703 receiving yards, 66 touchdowns, 5-time All-Pro.
No complaints. He was
T.O. Okay. Like this. T.O. still training right now, ready to play. He could play tomorrow.
He thinks he can play tomorrow. For sure.
He will be playing.
He's like, I'm 78 years old, but I'm ready.
And there's going to be a training video of him on some turf field in California, in Los Angeles, running routes at 75 because he's ready to play tomorrow. Terrell Owens.
Remember when he played? Okay. Remember when T.O. played in that one like shitty indoor football league?
Yeah.
What was that league called again? I don't even remember what.
Arena Football League?
No, it wasn't arena football.
I don't recall that.
It's just this one really dumb league indoors. Like, it's full of gimmicks. Like, oh, you could use a perk to get a 5th down.
I mean, I don't know. Is that I can't. I don't know.
I have to look up the name of this league now.
So I think it was fan control where like you could.
Fan control football league. That's what it was.
Weird. I don't even remember that. that might as well have not existed.
Vaguely remember that.
Okay, so we're happy with the first 4. Let's see let's see if we're going to be happy with the first 5. Marvin Harrison. Okay, Marvin Harrison. Longevity here.
I mean, yeah, he played through 2008, so I'm fine with that. Monster numbers.
Yeah.
I just didn't know his. I guess maybe in my mind I was thinking more. He was more 90s, but he certainly had some 90s, but his best years were in the 2000s. So that's fine. I'm fine with Marvin Harrison. That's fine.
No issues at all. And the last one?
Justin Jefferson. To take that away from Larry Fitzgerald, I feel is a travesty. What are we?
We got face palm, Scotty.
What happened with this?
What the fuck are we doing?
What are we
doing?
7,000 yards, 40. Like, bruh, it's been
Just
5 years.
Oh, he's got 7,000 yards. Real quick, let me look up how many Larry Fitzgerald had in his career.
What is this? What is this?
He played for like 50 years.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
JJ.
Oh, and Fitz didn't even make the practice squad. It's Antonio Brown and Andre Johnson.
Oh my god.
Antonio Brown and Andre Johnson were the.
So they put someone in that's had 7,000 yards thus far over someone that almost had 18,000 yards in Larry Fitzgerald. All in the 2000s. He was drafted in 04.
Unbelievable. What is
That's
this?
insane. That is the. I mean, listen, Justin Jefferson may get to that level at some point.
He's not there yet, man.
He's insane. But to do it now is crazy dumb.
Wow.
Crazy dumb.
I did think
Antonio Brown and Andre Johnson should be over Justin Jefferson at this point for sure.
AB would probably be on the list if he wasn't, mentally challenged.
Did he get arrested?
I think Larry Fitzgerald. How is Larry
Nope.
Fitzgerald not practice squad? How is Andre Johnson over Larry Fitzgerald? I love
Chris,
Andre Johnson's career. He had a great career, but like Larry Fitzgerald, are we fucking? He took the Cardinals to a Super Bowl. The Cardinals. The Cardinals fucking suck all the time. And he got into a Super Bowl and had a game-winning touchdown until they decided Santonio Holmes got both feet in, which I'm not sure he did.
Can't confirm he did.
I'm not sure he did, Brad. It was
Well, this is why we don't allow you to think.
close.
Gosh, this is
very close.
This is wild, man.
To not have Larry Fitzgerald on the top 8, 6, 7. What? How many guys are named?
There was
Is certifiably insane.
What's worse, that or Priest Holmes being the top back?
I mean,
Which
Actually,
one's worse?
Priest is worse.
Priest is worse, probably. But I will say, like, dude, I mean, I'm no stat junkie when it comes to all-time players in the NFL by any means. But even I came up with Larry Fitzgerald off the top. Like, dude, he's got to be in there. I'm like, what are we doing?
Chris, he's second. He's second all time in receiving yards.
Dude.
And all of it occurred in this time frame. And he's not in your top 6 or 7 wide receivers. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I think we have one of our biggest snubs.
That actually, now I might change my mind. That might be worse. Not having Larry Fitzgerald is certifiably insane. Was he flashy? Not necessarily. Was he the most consistent guy you've ever seen in your life that would do anything for your team? Yes. He was perfect. I would take a Larry Fitzgerald over half the guys even above that list, because Larry Fitzgerald, unlike a lot of wide receivers,
is not a head case.
Insane. Yeah, he wasn't insane. He was just a good dude.
He was a great
dude, and he put up huge numbers. And now you're going to ESPN, I will fire you on the spot.
Again.
All right. Well,
and this is why we don't take this company seriously.
But let's do Justin fucking Jefferson over the second leading wide receiver in yards all time. Let's do that.
They were on such a good roll with the first 5. They nailed the first 5. And then they were like, we want people to rage quit after seeing this.
What they're doing. They're roping me in.
This is
so who's the tight end?
That's bait. That's bait right there. All right, let's go to tight ends. There's 3 tight ends here.
Who are they going to be?
Okay.
Gonzalez, Gronk, and
Gronk has got to be one. I would say Kelsey has to be one.
Yeah, Travis.
Is it
Tony G?
Is it Tony?
It would have to be Tony
G.
G.
It should be those 3. It should be those 3.
Okay.
Watch as they put Aaron Hernandez on there for no reason.
All right.
Not for no reason.
Rob Gronkowski.
Rob should not be one.
You think Tony G should be over Rob?
I think both should be over Rob.
That might be slight bias.
I mean,
both Chiefs players over Gronk.
Maybe
9,000.
Definitely Tony.
Over 9,000 receiving yards, 92 touchdowns, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 4-time All-Pro for Rob. Let's go a little bit further. We have Travis Kelce.
Okay.
Yep, Travis Kelce coming in second here. 12,000.
7-time All-Pro. That seems better than 4. But let's just give it up for worse stats and shorter career and one more Super Bowl champion. Let's do that instead.
And here comes the salt.
And
that's not salt. That's just like
Tony G.
Tony G got in there. Yeah. So, all right, tight ends, ESPN. Well done.
I think that was pretty easy.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward. 3 tight ends.
They couldn't. They would do their best. Maybe Jason Witten could sneak in there.
Practice squad was Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates was really good as well. Jason Witten and Antonio Gates are the 2 you could think about there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Tight ends. You redeemed yourself, ESPN.
Not really.
A little bit. I mean, the Fitzgerald's egregious.
What's offensive line?
Left tackles. Do we want to go left tackles? I mean, first left tackle that comes to mind is Joe Thomas for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure he's on there.
Him and Trent Williams.
I mean,
yeah.
It's just 25 years. It's a long time. I'm trying to think back.
Yeah.
Like Willie Roaf to me was like one of the best left tackles I've ever seen in my life with the Chiefs, but a lot of his career was in the 90s with the Saints.
Yeah, I don't know a ton of left tackles outside of I mean I know some of the big ones, but Joe Thomas is the one that always I feel is that's the only one I'm trying to think of.
I mean,
chat, help us out too if you know.
Not the Cowboys guy. I mean, he had good years, but not
Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith was a freak, but not for long enough.
Yeah, like I said, I think about Trent Williams.
Maybe Trent Williams. I mean, Trent
Williams is a stud. He should be on this list.
I mean, he's been around for at least a decade.
I mean, going back to 2000 though, best left tackles.
Orlando Pace.
Was Pace around for a long time in the 2000s?
Yeah, I think so. I think Orlando Pace might be on here.
Trent Williams, Ryan Clady in the chat.
Orlando Pace.
Orlando Pace?
I think he should be on this list.
Ogden.
Ogden. Yeah, all right. Let's roll through it. Let's roll through it. Let's see what we got here. Left tackles.
Joe Thomas.
Joe Thomas. Okay. All right. 8-time All-Pro. 167 starts.
Greatest player in New Browns history.
0
probably.
Wins, probably.
All right.
Francis.
And Trent Williams. It is Trent.
Yeah, 2010 to 2015, 2025. Yeah, that's a long time to be dominant.
Who's the
practice squad?
Yeah, let me pull practice squad. Sorry, that's a little thing pop up on me here. Practice squad: Walter Jones, Jordan
Mailata.
Jordan Mailata.
What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
Jordan Mailata.
Don't do a practice squad if that's what you're gonna do. Jordan Mailata's been playing for like a year.
Jordan Mailata. I was like, oh, we need one international player, so let's pick the best international player.
What are we doing? Walter Jones over Orlando Pace, who was drafted, I looked up, in 97. But he played from 97 to, I don't fucking know when. But Orlando Pace was the best left tackle maybe you've ever seen. Jordan Mailata?
Jordan Mailata.
Now, here's the question.
I'm so mad.
Is that worse?
Are we not even trying now?
ESPN? Is that worse than Fitz?
Is this
Fitz and Pierce Holmes?
It's basically this? Is this the Gilbert Arenas of? They have Gilbert Arenas status.
I'm bouncing off my chair, and I'm fucking pissed. Jordan Mailata wouldn't be in my top 30.
Sky's about
40, 50.
Sky's about to get the look.
Jordan Mailata.
And Walter Jones shouldn't be there either. I'm fine with Trent Williams. Fine. I'm fine with the 2 they picked. But the practice squad, Go fuck yourself. ESPN.
Sky's
Fuck
about
you.
to get the look again. It's been a long
so
time
good.
to
Like,
keep gotten
what are
the
we
look.
doing? Jordan Mailata, get the fuck out of here.
All right, left guards now. We're digging deep.
Fuck. Yeah.
Do we just roll through
I
this
know.
one? Do we just roll through this one? Do we want to go through guessing?
Interior offensive line is always a bit of a crap.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I mean, we could just look at him and be like, "Yeah, that sucks," or
They'll
"No."
put Jason Kelsey as the center because he's a name.
Yeah. Let's roll through it. Let's just do left guards because we'll get to some other positions too. So,
Yep.
Alan Faneca.
Steelers legend.
Alan Faneca.
Okay.
175 starts, one-time Super Bowl champion, 8-time All-Pro. Steelers, Jets, Cardinals. Okay. And then the other left guard, Steve Hutchinson, my alter ego on all my Uber and Lyft accounts. My name on my Uber and Lyft accounts is Steve Hutchinson.
Actually.
It is actually.
Yeah,
People
I
like
remember-
pick me up and they're like, Steve? I'm like, yeah, that's me. Steve Hutchinson.
Well,
I-
now that's good to know.
Listen, I don't have like a plethora of left guards I can come to mind with, so whatever.
Let's see who the practice squad
They were
is.
both
Oh,
very good.
there was no practice squad. Okay.
No practice squad.
Yeah, they didn't know more than 2 guards either.
All right, centers. All right. Is it
Jason
is
Kelsey.
it Kelsey? Is it Kelsey?
I don't think it's Kelsey, but if it is, it's wrong.
I mean, as a
If it
Steelers
is-
fan, I want to go Marquise Pouncey. He was his stud for a
No,
while.
not long enough.
All right. Let's just rip the Band-Aid. Jason
Jason Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
And who's the
Of
and
course
who's
it
the
is.
practice squad guy? There's one.
So 2011 to 2023. So
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
no
But
practice
I'm
squad.
not shocked that they went. I'm not
Right
shocked they went
guards.
with Kelsey
Yeah,
because
we can just
it's a
we
name.
can just roll through that.
2 right guards. We got Zach
Zach
Martin.
Martin.
Maybe
Obvious choice is obvious.
Zach Martin's
Zach Martin
obvious
fits.
choice. Phenomenal Hall of Famer.
So Zach Martin and
Marshall Yonda. good
Marshall
choice.
Yonda. Ravens,
choice.
2007 to 2019, 166 starts, 1-time Super Bowl champion, 7-time All-Pro. Feels fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Whatever.
Right tackle.
Feels fine.
Right tackle.
There's a practice squad for this.
Jari.
Jari Evans.
Just
Sure.
really no need to do a practice squad.
Well,
Sure.
how do you do a practice squad for one? Well, you don't do left guards, but you do the right guards? That's kind of strange.
And you don't do center either. You might want to back up center. in case
Right tackles.
Let's just roll through.
STD says Lane. Lane Johnson might be.
Lane might be on that list.
honestly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jordan Mailata.
Jordan, they shifted him to the
But
other
they
side
just-
sometimes.
He moves everywhere.
He-
He's
he-
the greatest player.
He
we've ever
plays
seen.
both sides. So
Fucking
Jordan
Mailata, the best we've ever seen in
if we see Jordan Mailata again, I will just lose my shit. I promise you.
Scotty, you might make the stream.
That's it's so bad.
All right, let's do
Who,
it.
who we got?
Lane Johnson. Okay,
Yeah.
fits. 158 stars, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time All Pro.
Fine.
Fine.
Jordan
That's
Mailata.
great.
Willie Anderson. Bengals, Ravens. 138 stars, 4-time All Pro.
That was back in the day for sure.
Old school, man. 1996 to 2007 with the Bengals.
Whatever. I bet his best 4 years were in the 90s, but whatever.
What's happening? What are you doing over there, Rick?
Rick, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yes.
I just hear
Stop doing
something
whatever you're
slapping or like slapping a mouse or something in the background. I
Slapping in mouths.
don't know what you're doing back there. All right.
doing. All right.
Okay.
Offense. We did it.
All right. Edge rushers. Okay. Is as a Broncos fan, I would say Vaughn was probably on this list. I would
Yeah.
hope.
And another Bronco. Not known as a Bronco, but a Bronco.
DeMarcus Ware.
I think Ware has to be on that list.
DeMarcus Ware. Ware, Vaughn.
2000s.
You got in the chat. We got DeMarcus Lawrence, JJ Watt.
JJ Watt, yeah.
JJ's not an edge.
JJ.
He's not an edge.
Yeah.
He'll be on here, but he's not an edge.
I would wait. DeMarcus Lawrence? No, that can't be.
No.
Oh yeah, he changed it to Ware. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, he changed it to Ware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, who's the guy that was with like Tennessee for a while? That was in the early 2000s. Titan. I can't think of his name. I think he went to Florida. Oh, who's the guy that used to
Curse?
spin all the time?
He's a
Oh, it was Javon Curse.
Javon Curse.
But there's another guy that used to use a spin move epically.
You want to know who I think they threw on here? That I think that they're the recency bias.
Gary the TJ.
I'm already gonna be mad about it.
Cleveland.
Miles Garrett.
No.
I think so. I don't.
Over our boy TJ Watt.
There's a lot of recency in here. And I just have a feeling.
Seen this list, Chris? Have you seen this list?
I'm just saying. Don't.
Okay.
I won't be shocked based off of some of the other names we've seen already on this list.
Who was the Colts edge back in the day?
Justin Jefferson, right? STG. Justin Jefferson.
No, not Houston. I don't think it was
the Colts. Who was the Colts edge rusher?
It wasn't Justin Houston, was it? No.
No, he was with the Chiefs. I can't think of the Colts
Freeney.
Rusher. Dwight Freeney should be on this list.
Freeney. Yeah. Okay. Want to roll through it?
Let's see.
All right, let's roll through it. DeMarcus Ware. Okay. DeMarcus Ware.
So good.
Feeling good. I mean, he insane. 138 and a half sacks, 35 force. I mean, dude, he was insane. Jared Allen. Jared Allen.
I think Jared Allen is really, really good. Played for the Chiefs, obviously.
Maybe not second.
Vikings. I don't know if I'd put him top 4 in the last 25 years. I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. But I don't. It's not as bad as some of the other things.
He seems like a practice squad guy. Yeah. We'll see. Oh my god.
I think Chris just died.
Chris left. I think Myles Garrett has been sold on his athletic talent more than his results throughout his career.
I told you the recency bias. I told you.
Yeah. That's the whole debate. Like, yeah, cool. He has like analytics, but where's the stats?
There's no
unbelievable
no stats and like no. Myles Garrett's very, very, very good, but not top 4 of the last 25 years.
Is number 4 Jordan Mailata?
Probably.
It might be.
Or Priest Holmes. I don't know.
I already know that they've screwed somebody out of this.
Are they going to screw out Von Miller?
Dwight Freeney has to be in this list.
I mean,
Julius Peppers.
No Von Miller, no Dwight Freeney.
No.
Peppers was actually really, really good.
He was 159 and a half sacks, 51 forced fumbles, 6-time All-Pro. And let's see the practice squad.
Maybe Dwight.
TJ Watt, Michael Strahan.
Wow.
No Von Miller.
No Von Miller in the practice squad.
That's fucked up.
I mean, Michael Strahan. No.
TJ. Wow. I mean,
Dwight only had 125 sacks compared to Julius Peppers had 159. Listen. I can't hate on that.
What? How many?
No Von Miller.
Where's Von Miller? Where?
Is
he?
recency bias. He was bad with the Bills,
Listen,
so therefore he
Myles
doesn't deserve
Garrett
this.
and TJ Watt
Myles-
should be ahead of Von Miller. He has 129 and a half sacks, so he's well behind. But what does Myles Garrett have? What's Myles Garrett at?
Myles Garrett has 102 and a half.
Yeah. Get Myles Garrett off that list.
Myles Garrett off this list for sure.
Get him.
Trash list. What is this?
Von Miller not even on the practice squad.
Put him on the.
I mean, he was a Super Bowl MVP. That should count for
Super Bowl
something.
MVP. I mean, I don't see a Super Bowl under some of these other guys. I don't see a Super Bowl
MVP. What do you
MVP.
do with Myles Garrett? Because the Browns win all the time.
Obviously.
Like, oh my
And
goodness.
Julius Peppers playing his career with the Panthers and Bears. Obviously. Well, slipped in with the Packers, but it was
Jared Allen.
The Culinary
Jared Allen
Academy.
didn't win
No.
any Super Bowls.
I mean, one-time Super Bowl champion for DeMarcus Ware.
The edges are bad.
Edges dropped the ball.
Real
ESPN.
bad. Real fucking bad.
So who'd you have up there? Ware, Von Miller, Dwight Freeney, and Julius Peppers? With Strahan and someone else.
I forgot about Peppers. Peppers belongs on that list, actually.
So remove
And
Myles.
He was like a number. I think he got picked like number 2 overall. Peppers was legit coming out of North Carolina, and then he followed it by being legit.
I think
You could also like Khalil Mack is not on the list, but like he's around the picture for the 2.
I wouldn't have him on the practice. I probably wouldn't have him
No,
on the
I think
list.
he's below these guys, but he's.
I'd put him somewhere around 10.
You could think about him. Yeah.
I think you either slot. So I mean, throw Myles, Jared Allen down to the practice squad. Keep Julius. Keep DeMarcus. Vaughn gets in there, and then maybe
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney was clutch.
Strahan.
It's crazy.
Strahan was like. Strahan was good. Don't get me wrong,
But you remember him for like the. I mean, yeah, he had the
he set
the record breaking.
Right.
Yep.
So
Which has since been tied.
Maybe.
But it's production past 2000, right?
Who was it? Oh, it was after 2000.
But the production, like you needed to produce
he was all,
as well.
Strahan was in the
Strahan
2000s.
was all 2000s. Would be my guess. That's not correct at all.
Strahan won with the Giants in 07, I believe.
That was his last year. He started in 93. So a lot of this stuff is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Strahan should
So Strahan drops if you're trying to be consistent.
And then Myles and TJ in the practice squad together.
Myles, TJ, practice squad. Von Miller goes up, and
Freeney.
I think Freeney can go up. And then
Or maybe Javon Curse.
Well, and then Jared Allen would need maybe a 3. Jared Allen goes practice.
No love from Curse. Curse was legit.
All right, let's do next up defensive tackles.
This feels pretty
Aaron
easy.
Donald.
You got Aaron Donald. You got JJ Watt. That's got to be 2. It honestly.
Watt was listed as a D end. I don't know if they count him as a D tackle.
No, JJ is.
Yeah, like his whole career, he was listed as D end.
Then he would have been on that list. He's here. It should be Chris Jones, to be honest.
Let's see what we got. Aaron Donald, no brainer.
Obvious choice is obvious.
Aaron Donald is insane.
One of the greatest players, one of if not the greatest defensive player of his generation.
Calais Campbell.
Fuck no.
110 and a half sacks.
He's been on 37 teams. That's how.
Calais Campbell.
No one wants him. Get the fuck out of here with Calais Campbell. Really good player, but certainly no. Get the fuck out.
110 and a half sacks, 18 forced fumbles, 3-time All-Pro.
What?
And next,
Chris Jones. Chris Jones.
So how does TJ Watt get an honorable mention and his brother doesn't get shit?
Well,
JJ Watt was the better player.
Let's see who the honorable mentions are. No,
Kevin
he's
Williams
not. Kevin
and Cam
Williams
Hayward.
and Cam Hayward.
How does JJ Watt not make this list? He has to be on the list. It should be Chris Jones, Aaron Donald, and JJ Watt. Get Calais Campbell. This isn't a lifetime achievement award of being pretty good. Okay, this is the best we've seen in the last 25 years. Calais Campbell, there's a reason he's been on 8 teams. Okay, you can't be on 8 teams and be the best you've ever seen.
No way.
You just don't let go
I
of
do-
guys that
I
are
do
the
like-
best they've ever seen.
I do like Hayward being on there.
Cam Hayward,
shouldn't.
Kevin Williams.
You shouldn't. This should be the most obvious 3 names.
Hayward has
in the
been
world.
around for a very long time.
How do they ignore JJ Watt? If,
do
if
they
he's
have-
not on
maybe-
D tackle,
maybe
he
they
has to
have
be
like
an
a
edge.
maybe they have like a 3 or like a 5 tech option on there.
Really, ESPN has a 5 tech. They're coming
Let's
up
go
with.
down and see.
Fuck no, they don't. How is JJ Watt not on there and TJ Watt's on the honorable mention? No offense to TJ, but you're the lesser of the two. JJ was better than TJ.
I mean, yeah, JJ won 3 defensive players of the year, so of course.
It's
JJ,
insane that he's not on these lists.
could he?
It's certifiably fucking insane that he's not on this list. Fuck ESPN. Who's writing this? An 8-year-old?
It's 2 guys. One of them, as you can see, his name is Chats.
No way they plugged this into like Chat GPT and were like, "Hey, put together the best list of the last 25 years."
I think they did. And this also concerns me to use Chat GPT then. I'm like, you're showing me Kevin Williams?
I'm
as an
telling
honorable
you.
mention?
I know
As a practice squad?
Sports Illustrated did. Sports Illustrated uses Chat GPT.
There's let's just say there's going to be some names burned into my brain, including Jordan
JJ
Mailata.
Watt not making the defensive line is
Crazy.
Let's scroll down.
wild.
Nose tackles.
Vince Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork. I already released it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fat guy. Cool.
Fat guy. Fat guy.
I love that fat guy. Cool.
Whatever.
He's definitely the most known nose
His
tackle in
own
the game.
category.
I said that, right?
And he
He's-
was like, yeah, he was good, but like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know if I put him the best. He was definitely great.
I told you that I weirdly have a fascination of hating Vince Wilfork. I think I said that on this show before, right?
Yeah.
No,
Like I for some reason, he's like the nicest guy. He's like really, he's
he looks good in overalls.
He just loves eating food.
I don't know why I just always, maybe because it was those Patriots years where they won all those championships, and I was just like, I needed someone to take it out on, and it wasn't Brady. It was always badass Vince Wilfork. I always took it out on him, and
The greatest nose has 16 sacks and 5 forced fumbles in his career. I'm not saying
Well, I guess to be fair, nose tackles don't usually get
I
sacks.
understand, but why even have this category? Just ignore it.
just you need the roster. You need to fill out the roster.
Is there a practice squad for this guy?
No practice squad.
No practice squad.
Next up, versatile defensive line. Oh, versatile defensive
What does
lineman.
that mean? Is
I
that
have no
JJ Watt?
idea.
What does that mean? What is versatile defensive line?
I don't know what that means. Is that a position on the field? Is that?
I assume this is JJ Watt.
This has to be
Just to get him on.
Jordan
It
Mailata.
has to be.
Jordan Mailata.
Oh my gosh!
Might be.
It has to
Might
be
Mailata
JJ.
again.
All right,
JJ Watt.
They gave him like a participation trophy in this. I don't know what this means. They were just like, all right, can we create like
Because it says right there, it says we want to save a spot for Watt because he can play as an edge or interior lineman.
just own it and just put him in one. I don't understand why it's so hard.
Way to take one of the best defensive players we've seen in the last 25 years and make up a position for him. Congrats, ESPN. You did it. You fucking did it.
Does he have a practice squad player? Is there a practice squad versatile player?
There's no shot. No shot. If there is, there's no shot. There better not be. Linebackers.
So.
Oh, fuck. Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah. Suggs, his teammate.
Keekly.
Oh,
yeah.
Keekly's on that list.
Sam Fran.
No, not Fred Warner.
Who am I thinking?
Oh, I know who you're saying in San Fran. Wilson. No.
He retired early.
What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Willis.
Patrick Willis.
Pat Willis.
Yeah.
I was like Wilson, Slippy, Slappy, Swimmy, Swammy. Yeah.
One more.
We got a good list there.
And maybe Bobby Wagner.
Urlacher will be
Urlacher should be on there over Bobby Wagner. Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. Ray Lewis.
Obvious choice is obvious.
Murdered a guy, but
Murder. Speaking of murder,
AB tried to.
AB, is he still on the loose?
He is in the Middle East apparently.
He's get him extradited there. Yeah, why not?
Like in
Israel
or Iran or where is he at?
I don't know exactly.
Spots to be.
Just Middle East. That's all I know.
All right, let's keep going. Bobby Wagner.
Okay, someone's gonna get left off this list.
I mean, that's a little high for Wagner. I don't hate him being on the list, but 2 is high.
I probably put him on the practice squad.
2012 to 2023. Okay, Bobby Wagner. Brian Urlacher. There we go.
Yep, I put him higher.
Urlacher should be above Wagner.
Yeah.
I mean, Urlacher's a legend.
So should Keekly, frankly.
Their
peaks were beyond Wagner.
Levante David. Levante David.
I don't. Levante fucking David.
This feels like practice squad all over him.
Yeah, I'd probably put David in the practice squad.
He wouldn't even be on a practice squad.
Why does they put like
Levante
James Ferrier?
David, that's.
Why does they put like Ferrier, Ryan Shazier on the list because reasons?
That is so fucking bad. It's so bad.
Ryan Shazier.
It's so bad. Levante David, great player. Nowhere near the top 5 linebackers of the last 25 years. Levante David would be like, why am I on this list? He would literally just be like, that's bullshit.
Is it one-time Super Bowl champion? Because if so, Von Miller has a bone to pick with if that's the case. If you're throwing the Super Bowl champion weight on it,
Von had a Super Bowl MVP.
A Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, and the last linebacker,
Luke Kuechly. Okay, low on this list. Probably should be
the practice squad.
Kuechly's
his longevity
better than Levante David. Kuechly is not longevity because he
Derek Brooks.
Pat Willis not being on this list is insane.
No Willis, no Terrell Suggs.
Not even practice squad is one single player, Derek Brooks.
Patrick Willis is 8 times the player of Levante fucking David. What are we doing? Levante David's a jag.
Just a guy.
What do we got next?
All right. Corners.
Darrell Revis.
Could you? I don't know.
Champ?
I don't know if Champ makes.
Champ?
I would love for Champ to make this list.
Maybe.
I mean, Champ.
Jalen could.
Maybe, or maybe as a practice squad guy.
Revis is number probably.
Revis.
Are they throwing? Would they throw Sherman on here?
Richard Sherman, yeah. Legion of Boom.
Richard Sherman.
Sherman could make a lot of sense, yeah. I think it's someone else that played for Fred.
Who do we got? Revis, Sherman, Champ.
Maybe Jalen Ramsey.
I don't know if I love Jalen Ramsey.
I don't think Ramsey makes it, but
yeah.
David did.
Like I said, they like recency, so maybe. And Ramsey did win a Super Bowl.
Well, now that we know we're counting Super Bowls.
Salty curse.
Stupid. It's so dumb.
You know it's bad when Chris gets salty.
It's so dumb.
He
Like, what
does,
are we
he
doing?
never gets pissed.
Like, none of this shit makes sense. It's like
Pat Pete,
Pat Pete, yeah,
throughout.
he was
I don't
around for a
think
while.
He should be in this list, but he
I would
could
say
be.
Pat Pete in the list and Fitzgerald
Quentin.
not.
Quentin Jammer, out of Texas back in the day.
No, Dion didn't play enough in the 2000s.
Yeah, Dion won't be in the 2000s. Yeah,
Aqib Talib, maybe.
I don't. If ripping chains
He's
off of
not
people's
top
necks is
5.
part of it, then yes.
Let's just go ahead and see Darrell Revis as the first corner.
All right, let's see it. Let's roll through it. Darrell Revis. Nailed
Thank
it.
you.
Okay, that's one. Okay. Champ
Bailey.
There we go, my boy. Let's go. We got a Bronco. Let's go.
Fine with that.
SDG says Woodson, Asante Samuel.
So
Asante Samuel would be a good one, yeah.
no, Asante Samuel should not be on this list. No disrespect.
Rondé Barber.
I mean, part of that
Is that-
legendary Tampa 2 defense for Dungy and Gruden.
Yeah, because there was a shit ton of talent on that defense. No, I don't think Rondé Barber should be on this list.
Cromartie says Matty
It
Ice.
is what it is.
Antonio Cromartie, who has as many kids as Phillip Rivers.
Richard Sherman. There we go. Richard Sherman.
Coordinator.
Okay. Makes sense.
I forgot Sherman was a Buck. Holy shit.
Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson.
Steelers legend.
That's actually like, I feel like there should be better cornerbacks than this list. It's not a great list.
Let's see the honorable mentions. Jalen Ramsey. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he fits as a practice
we named
squad.
all those names and it makes sense, but like, I feel like there should be.
There should be
better than
more.
that.
Yeah.
Heisman, Heisman could have. I mean, Charles Woodson, maybe he'll be at safety, but he won what Heisman in like 96, 97 at
Yeah.
Michigan.
With safety, I feel like there's three obvious choices.
Ed Reed,
Polamalu, Polamalu,
Troy.
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
and
Yeah, I don't.
But like Dawkins was always like the first guy out of that.
Well,
Reed
but they
Polamalu
might be
conversation.
racist. Maybe they go with the white boy.
Harrison Smith.
No, I forget that Harrison Smith is white, but I was actually thinking about a GM that's
John Lynch?
Yep.
Okay. Also of that Tampa too.
John Lynch. So I know Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu should be guaranteed. So those
Yeah.
two.
Rodney Harrison. I hope he's not
No.
on this
Maybe
list, but
maybe as
he
a
could
practice
be.
squad.
He could be, but I don't want him to be on this
But yeah, I'd
list.
probably
This
put
is-
Woodson as the fourth
dirty.
guy.
Ed Reed should be number one. Ed Reed.
And the
should
Ed
Reed.
Reed. The Polamalu should be next.
Ed Reed. Polamalu should be here. Yep. Troy
Yeah.
Polamalu. Here we go.
Smartest dude on the field almost every game.
Okay. And he's got that hair, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
be
hair.
still getting some commercial.
I still remember when he's got the head
Him
and
and Mahomes.
shoulders. And then he's the one that they made the rule for when it comes to pulling the hair, right?
No, I think it was for offensive players like Fitz.
I thought they pulled his hair because I don't know, maybe.
I mean, they probably
maybe.
did.
Anyways,
But yeah, there's
Brian
a couple
Dawkins.
Dawkins, yep,
I mean,
right choice.
Brian Dawkins he's a dog,
and then
man. He's
Charles Woodson should be fourth. Probably.
Earl Thomas.
Thomas. Nope.
I
mean, he just wasn't good long enough for me. And then he was a piece of shit. Apparently, human being, so
And then-
that.
Who's
practice squad. We have Charles Woodson.
Yeah,
I would
I swapped
would take
Woodson.
swap
I would take
Thomas and-
Woodson over that all day.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah.
Thomas. But we were right
And now we
there.
get to the
Yeah.
specialists.
We named 4 of the 5 or whatever.
Yep.
There, so
Yeah.
Kickers. Is this Ravens?
Vinatieri. I'd go Vinatieri
Oh,
over Tucker.
I think it's Tucker.
I think it's Tucker too.
Justin Tucker.
It's Tucker. Yeah.
I would have gone Vinatieri.
I mean, Justin Tucker, until this last
Tucker was
season.
a better kicker. Vinatieri was obviously clutch, but
they have
Vinatieri also has the most points ever.
Seabass, Phil Dawson, Robbie Gould. But Tucker recorded higher field goal percentage from 40 to 44 yards, 45 to 49, and 50 to 54. He also had the most field goals made.
Getting into the stats with kickers.
I mean, they're getting way into the stats with the kickers.
At least Vinatieri's got. There's no practice squad. Like Punter, McAfee, Shane Leckler.
No, it's not going to be McAfee, but
Leckler would be the next choice.
Yeah, maybe Leckler, Shane Leckler.
Shane Leckler. Okay.
The punt returner is pretty obvious. It's
Devin Hester.
Devin Hester.
Devin.
For sure.
Yep.
Devin Hester was electric, man. He made punt returns exciting, where you were like, oh, wait, hold up. They're kicking.
I remember I bet before the Super Bowl when they played against the Colts. I said
he'd have a touchdown.
No, I said I bet that the Colts would get the first down in that game. And then the Bears were getting the ball first. And I'm like, fuck. And then Hester took the opening kick back for a touchdown. I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. And then, I won that bet. No big deal.
Devin Hester.
You should have made the bet after the kickoff. Would have made millions.
I mean,
yeah, or before.
After the Bears. Yeah, after the Bears won the top.
Yeah, after they elected to receive. Yeah.
Devin Hester.
Yeah, you should have made the bet then.
20 return touchdowns. I mean, 11.
Shout out. Is there a honorable mention? Dante Hall. Shout out.
Cordero Patterson.
Fuck that. Dante Hall was better.
Dante Hall. Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
I mean, Patterson was a generational talent after Hester.
Yeah,
with returns.
He was fine, but Dante Hall was electric.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think the special teamers.
Matthew Slater.
Matt Slater. I already revealed it.
Pretty much made the Pro Bowl nearly every year.
Congrats. And you've made $8 million.
Also, you're forgetting about the long snapper.
Nope. No, I'm not.
Oh, long snapper here.
Snapper.
I just don't care.
Morgan Cox.
Tennessee Volunteers legend.
Coaching staff.
Belichick has to be the head coach. Say what you want about Reed. Belichick's the head coach.
Belichick, yep. Bill Belichick's head coach. What
is there an OC?
Is there?
You saw the name.
Yeah, coach. So coaching staff. I think this is 3 coaches, maybe. Kyle Shanahan, offensive coordinator.
Because of what? Because of his 0 Super Bowl wins? The fuck? Get out of here. You lost a game in the Super Bowl where you up by 1 million. Great offensive coordinator.
And by yeah.
Defensive coordinator. In no way it's my boy. There's only
Who's your boy?
Is it Wade?
Scroll down and find out.
No, it's not Wade.
I'm trying to think of
his career was before. No, it's not Wade. DC? It's got to be oh fuck.
I mean, I don't know.
It's not Wade Smith. No shot.
Wade Phillips.
Or Wade Phillips, yeah. Why did I say Wade Smith?
I don't know. Who is Wade Smith?
No, it's fucking. I know who
Vic Fangio.
I can't.
Fangio?
It might be Fangio, but it shouldn't be because he's also 1-0.
No, he just won the Super Bowl. DC of the Eagles this past year.
Yeah, doesn't count. Who's the DC?
Wade
Phillips.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Wade, my boy.
You looked at this. There's no way you'd predict Wade Phillips.
Wade Phillips is the only guy that ever really mattered in defensive coordinators. But I thought maybe it was too old. I was just throwing that out there as a joke. I thought it was way before because I mean, when was he?
Oh, it says Wade Phillips won the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry. What did Wade Phillips do?
Win a Super Bowl with the Broncos. Wade Phillips is on there, but Von Miller is not.
Figure it out. Wait.
I don't.
Do they have special teams coaches on here too? Are they going deep with this?
I mean, if they do that, it'd probably just be like John Harbaugh or something.
Uh,
Dave, Tube, don't know who that guy is. I still would have gone with John Harbaugh.
yeah, don't know who this guy is. Most impressive streaks in Coach
he's a
Knapp.
Chiefs coach.
Do you know this guy, Scotty?
Who? Dave Tube?
Dave Tube?
He's their current special teams
Okay, there you go.
coordinator.
Wow.
He's phenomenal. I mean,
Let's see if they have position coaches.
Nope, that's it.
Oh, no.
And then Shador driving 101. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the end.
Apparently, he wasn't the only one who got cited for that today.
Yeah. Who else?
Your boy
they both drove 101.
Yeah, my boy, unfortunately.
Yeah. What of Zach Edey of all dudes? Like, he's the last person. I would probably get him for driving under the speed limit.
To be fair, he
on a
probably
highway.
just put his foot down and he didn't know how fast he was going. Like he can't.
It's like the Flintstones. He
fast.
sticks his foot through the car, and then it can't stop it. Like,
Yeah.
dumb.
I still think Edie's more of a serial killer. I mean, dude looks like
He might be.
looks like he can murder you and not feel a damn thing.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's the list, guys. That's the list. Throw your highlights in the chat of
What would you rank the list?
like there were
there's
some
about 8 or 9 names that I'm just like, that's fucking wild.
Jordan Mailata.
Jordan Mailata is a key.
Priest Holmes even being, I'm a Chiefs fan. Priest Holmes being the number 1 running back of the last 25 years is fucking insane.
Priest Holmes, Fitzgerald not being on that list is
not being on the wide receiver list.
Is not even a honorable mention.
What are we doing? He second all time in receiving yards, and we're just gonna be like, nah.
No Von Miller.
Von Miller. That's not as egregious as the others, but still, yes.
JJ Watt getting his own category.
JJ Watt getting his own category was wild. That the fact that they just created something for a Hall of Famer is.
Like I said, he was a DA.
Being the defensive coordinator is on the same level as those. That's insane. Insane.
Oh man,
he was so good, and the one time as a defensive coordinator, he won a Super Bowl, which maybe one of the best defenses we've ever seen.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's that's the list. That's gonna do it for the ESPN's
What you should do, Scott,
quarter century.
You should make your own quarter century list.
Well, we kind of did in the sense that
like making an ActionLab article and say quarter century list better than ESPN's.
I would say ESPN nailed about, what did you say, 50 to 55%, 60.
It's probably higher than that, but some of the names they threw out there, it was just like, you've never actually watched football.
Yeah,
You've never watched it.
Justin Jefferson. Oh my goodness,
he's played 3 years, like 4 years. What are we doing? He can't be. I don't care how good he is, and he is very, very good, and he could be on the list certainly.
Just wait until next year where they replace Peyton Manning with Lamar Jackson.
Larry Fitzgerald played for 87 seasons, and you're not going to put him on there?
Man, there's some wild stuff happening here. But I will say, Levante David. Yeah, Levante David.
Levante David being on the list is... Even Levante David's like, what did you just do?
Levante David catching strays and
David's like,
from himself. He's like, nah. He's like, no way.
I'm not even sure he was the best linebacker on the Bucks when they won.
He's like, me? You're looking at me?
Devin White was probably better than him at the time. Like, what are we doing?
Either way.
Well, Devin White was good for like 2 years.
But good 2 years. He was better maybe in that Super Bowl stretch than Levante David was, potentially.
Yeah. So they did okay with this list. It could be better. But man, the highs were, whatever. The lows were low though. The lows were low. So
I think a 12-year-old wrote this article or a machine.
So, I mean, if you scroll all the way back up, you'll see those two guys that wrote this.
Well, I will personally DM
who is it?
And slap them in the face.
So we got, who wrote this? Let's see. Aaron Schatz and Seth Walder. Aaron Schatz and Seth Walder.
Them immediately. Fire them now.
Fire them into the sun.
Now.
Just because that's how we do things here. If you don't put out a list, you're fired.
Are you going to get in a fight with them? Are you going to fight them?
I'm a lover.
It depends if they're bigger than Scotty. I think it depends if they're bigger. If they're bigger than him,